Hey everyone, welcome to our channel, Offbeat Life. We'd love it if you stay and subscribe and also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. My name is Tahir.
I'm Aneesa.
And today we're doing a video on a grocery haul, of course, vegan style. So before we go grocery shopping every week, we absolutely empty out the fridge. Aneesa does a great job of managing it, and it is like left to like the bare bones. I'm talking shelves and a couple of bottles and maybe like one fruit, something like that. And then we go out and we do a crazy grocery haul. And the whole purpose of this is one, especially nowadays, to eliminate our exposure and trips to the grocery store during the pandemic. And as well, we want to use up as much food as possible and eliminate food waste, and then go and get what we need. So, Aneesa, tell the people what this is all about and make this make sense, because this is a lot. This is a lot of stuff.
Okay. So what I really like to build our weekly grocery haul on is, as you can see, a lot of vegetables. And the vegetables that I buy week to week will change depending on what's available in my grocery store, what's on sale, things like that. And I really don't go in with, a hard and set list. The reason I don't do that is because pricing can change depending on what is available, what's in season. So I like to have a loose idea of some of the things that I want to make throughout the week, but I'm flexible when I'm going in terms of, if they don't have broccoli on sale, then maybe I'm not buying broccoli that week. So to give you an idea of kind of what my thought process is, but there are certain things that are staples that I buy every single week. So some of those staples include baby spinach, also a salad spring mix as well is really important because we love to eat salads. We like to put the spinach in smoothies and things like that. And then I always buy some romaine lettuce because I really love romaine lettuce in salads and in Asian wraps and things like that. The other thing that I buy always every single week is lemons, and I buy kale. So those are the things that will always be in my grocery basket. We buy a lot of kale, and then I do try to add different types of greens every week depending on what's available to kind of mix things up. So this week I have some chard that was nice and looked good, but it might be, one week it might be collard greens or dandelion greens, things like that. I also picked up some parsley and some cilantro this week because of some of the things that I was hoping to be able to make. I always like to have cabbage in my fridge, and one of the reasons is because as you get later into the week and you've used up all of your greens, the cabbage lasts for weeks and weeks. So that is one of the vegetables that I'll cook kind of at the end of the week before I do my grocery shop again, because it's still giving me my greens and my vegetables, and those are the ones that just last longer. I also like to pick up cucumber for salads. Zucchini as well is lovely for, stir fries and for putting into soup and things like that. Sometimes I get sweet potato, but this week I didn't. I actually got a squash, so butternut squash. Actually, I don't think this is butternut. I think it might be buttercup squash, but some kind of squash. I always buy aromatics as well because this is a great building block, or they're great building blocks for your recipes. So aromatics would be things like onions, garlic, celery, and carrots. And those will last a while in the fridge as well, which is great.
Garlic, a vegan's best friend and also worst enemy at the same time.
But if you're married or you're living with a partner that is also vegan, it's great because you both eat your garlic and you both smell like garlic, so you're not offending anybody. It works out.
No, honestly, I love the smell of garlic. I don't understand the bad rap it gets. I think most people that cook with garlic think it's delicious, and it smells delicious.
Yeah, and it's worth the bad breath in my opinion. But
sure.
We also bought some mushrooms, and from week to week the types of mushrooms will change. Here I have cremini and shiitake. We always have dates on hand because these are definitely a vegan's best friend. Medjool dates are the ones that we get. We use them for everything. We use them just to eat as dessert sometimes, dipped into like almond butter or a little bit of peanut butter. Speaking of peanut butter, we have some peanut butter here that I had to pick up because we were out. And then my fruit will change from week to week. So this week we happen to have really nice Bartlett pears on sale, so I picked those up. But we might get apples, we might get oranges, we might get, melon and fresh berries, depending on what's available and what's on sale. And one of the things that we do also for us is we do try to buy organic as much as possible. So that also, we're lucky in the sense that where we live, we have access to a lot of different great organic products, and the prices aren't too bad, so that's why we do that. I also buy hummus, so I know a lot of people ask about, our hummus recipe, and sometimes I will make it from scratch, but to be honest with you, don't really necessarily always have the time to do that. So buying some hummus is not a bad thing, depending on the ingredients that are in your store-bought hummus.
It's a vegan staple. Hummus must have.
We use it for everything.
Yep.
I bought some tempeh as well, and I bought some tofu, again, some vegan staples. And reach over you, and then I bought some pasta. So we do eat pasta a couple of times a week. I do like to buy the brown rice pasta. It's great because it doesn't have any gluten in it. And also it does have some extra nutrients in it compared to just like regular white pasta. And it's also a little bit higher in protein, which is nice. We also buy frozen veggies and fruit. So I have some frozen strawberries here. We've got blueberries, those are wild blueberries. We've got some green peas, throw them into pastas and soups and things like that to bulk things out. Also, we buy beans every week. So this week I have some kidney beans, and I also have some lentils. These are red lentils. And I do try to change up our beans and lentils from week to week. So that's what we're dealing with this week, but sometimes we might do white beans, black beans. We do try to keep it interesting, and also gives us the opportunity to get a lot more diversity in terms of nutrients and things like that as well. I have some brown rice that we buy every week. We got some oats for oatmeal in the morning or lunch, because I like to have it at lunch.
Breakfast, obviously, like most normal people.
We have some peanut butter. I don't know if I mentioned the peanut butter before. We've got potatoes. And then I do love to buy some pickled things as well as fermented things. So we do have here some vegan kimchi. And we also have some vegan sauerkraut that we try to have every day in some form. And we've got some tomatoes as well, some canned tomatoes. And that's it for our weekly haul this week.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And what can we do in the future? I mean, this is a lot. It's a little overwhelming, and you may think like, oh my God, it's a lot of stuff. Like, what do you do with all this? So what we're thinking was,
we could do a what I eat in a day video. If that's something you guys are interested, please do comment below, and we can share with you some ideas of how we would, use all this amazing food in a day.
Absolutely. And check us out also on Instagram, because we post so many different pictures of our meals, and you'll see a lot of these things showing up, right? Now sometimes they won't show up because they'll be mixed in and used as ingredients, but do check us out there to see some ideas. All right, well, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, please subscribe, follow, and like our video. And until next time on Offbeat Life, see ya.
Bye.